Want to learn tarot in a simple and logical way? If so, you want to stick around and keep coming back, because I have many playlists explaining tarot in such a way that makes sense. Recently, for those who've been around a long time know, I've just visited the States, and while I was there decided to have a tarot reading, and oh boy, that was interesting. The cheapest tarot reading was £25 for 5 minutes, or for $25, shall I say, for 5 minutes. And it was so abstract. I'm not sure what she hoped to achieve in that time, but I swear I got absolutely nothing from that reader. She was saying things like, I can tell you're spiritual. I mean, come on, I've got tarot readers tattooed on us, and I've got, the planchette for the board. I mean, it's obvious that that's the case. She clocked the tarot reader tattoo that I have on my leg. So, give her the credit. Maybe not, but we all know she clocked the stuff. And she said a lot of things that anyone could kind of relate to. And there were things like, I don't think at work at the moment you're having the greatest of time. Maybe you need to start expressing yourself more, and those around you who aren't listening to you in authority to you. I've heard stuff like this before, and I really do think it's like the age, that it's like an association to say them things, because it is likely that could be the case. It was terrible. So what I want to say to you guys is, I think people are moving away from the idea that it has to be abstract. And again, I always say remove the psychic downloads, because not everyone can do that, but tarot is for everyone. And it's all about the question. So I've even seen people on places like here where they're going, and I think what that means is trusting your intuition. In relation to what? If there isn't a direct question, some readers are really good at directing questions, but others, they don't direct the question. Therefore, yes, we all could do with leaning on intuition more, but in relation to what? In what area of life? So if we start off with a good question, if you're investigating something or you want to know something, you would ask the question in order to know. Instead of saying things like, tell me what I want to know, why don't you decide what it is that you want to know, or what you need to know, forgive me, and actually ask the question, what things can I do in order to improve this situation, instead of what do my guides want me to know? Woo, in relation to what? Think of it like that. So yeah, please start thinking about how you're framing the questions. And as always, I say this every chance I get, start learning the numbers, the colours and the suit, because the card itself only tells you in the book, not my book, but in the book that comes with the deck, why that card is present in that book and what it means to the Fool and the Fool's Journey. It will not answer your day-to-day question. Those may argue with me, but many people try to shoehorn meanings into answers to questions that aren't there. Some people just make them up, but space for all, we always say that, so that isn't me casting shade anyway. But numbers, colour, suits, I have resources, I have my book, it's in my website. You can head over there and you can find it. I do the courses, you can even read with me. So there you go, that was my experience. It was terrible, but there we go, and at least it was only $25. An hour was $150. Isn't that insane? Insane. And if the 5 minutes showed me anything, I certainly wasn't going to pay for any more. So choose your readers well, and if you want the mysticism, so be it. But if you want practical and logical ways to do it, you can come to someone like me, or you can learn how to do that all by yourself. All right, let me know in the comments if you stay till the end, but also one of the most craziest things that you've been told when doing a tarot reading. And I mean, out there isn't ridiculous, not, oh, I was told this and it happened. I mean, for fun, like the silly things is what I'm getting at. All right, you guys take care.